In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my exact process for scaling a coaching business from scratch to 6+ figures in 2024. I've been in the online space for over 4 years now, and trust me when I say you'd be amazed at how many people actually succeed with this model. Every day, people are turning their passions into their dream businesses just by leveraging the internet. Take Laurie, for example, a busy family man of 3. I helped him go from 3K a month to 15K a month in just 3 weeks of working together. I also helped Yusuf, a busy doctor, build the consulting business of his dreams by going from 0 to 16K a month and signing 6 clients. This guy had no case studies in just 23 days, and now he's signing 7K per month clients plus equity on the back end. So if you're ready to put in the work, you are going to be able to make tens of thousands of dollars just like Laurie, and you're going to be able to build a business that you love. And if that's not for you, then I guess you could just go watch another video or something. Just no hard feelings, yeah? So let's dive straight in. This is how to close your next high ticket client in 14 days. And as you can see, I've got this very mapped out for us. We're going to be going over the traffic sources we're going to be using, and also the sales process we're going to be using as well. So this is a real in-depth overview of exactly what I've used personally to close 10K, 30K, 9K clients. This is very suitable for you if you are closing anywhere between 3 to 5K for your coaching or consulting packages. And you can of course do what I've done before and use this for high ticket, like super high ticket, which is 10K plus. So it works on all levels. And it's very simple. I wanted to keep this as simple as possible. No fluff, no bullshit. Let's just dive straight in. So here are the 1, 2, 3, 4 traffic sources we're going to be using. We have a couple of methods on doing this. So we're going to be leveraging cold DMs to lookalike audiences. And what I mean by lookalike audiences is literally coaches or consultants or other service providers or vendors in your space that have a similar audience to you, or have the ideal audience that you like to work with, okay? Your dream audience. So how can we steal traffic from others? We literally just DM them, get in touch with them, engage with them, okay? And we just hack the audience to drive them to our pages and our offers, okay? So you need, in advance, you need Twitter, you need Instagram, you need LinkedIn, you need like all of the platforms up and running. You can do this on one platform only. I've had success with this on Twitter or Instagram, but for the next 14 days, we kind of want to be everywhere. We want to be posting every single day. We want to be posting content every single day, and we want to be posting content about the problems we solve. So this is really aimed at those that are a little bit further in their journey. Maybe you're at 3K to 7K a month with your business and you want to scale it. Maybe you're at 10K, 20K, but this will definitely help you sign a high ticket client in the next 14 days. As I mentioned, cold DMs to lookalike audiences, follows, likes, comments, and inbound DMs as well. So let's talk about the cold DMs to lookalike audiences. So we're going to go through the exact process. So you may have, follows come in to LinkedIn or your social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter. You may have likes and comments as well on those platforms, and you may get inbound DMs, right? And we can drive all these things with ads. I do have another video about ads coming out very soon as well, so make sure you check that out. As soon as it's live, you should hit subscribe and hit the notifications button, and you will get those updates. As soon as I drop a video on that or any of this high level shit, you'll be the first to know. I would just personally cold DM to lookalike audience to start, at least for the first couple of days, and you should be sending at least 50 DMs per day cold, right? Okay, and this is the exact framework I've been using. So, hey name. So in this case, you could be like, hey Dave, hey Ben, whatever. Noticed you follow this person, so we want to be talking about the person that they're following that we're audience hacking from. So for example, it could be a big creator, it could be a Dan Coe, Alex Hormozy, Alex Becker, like whoever it is that you feel you resonate with most or has like a similar offer to you. You just go to their followers and talk to their followers, okay? Because they have the same audience, right? You just helped your client achieve result in time frames. This is perfect if you already have a case study, and I assume if you're at 3K, 7K plus and above, then you have a case study, right? So mind if I share more info? If you get a positive reply, and the reason we send this is because we want to prove authority from the get-go. We don't want to mess around too much here. We just want to let them know we can do the thing, okay? So when they respond positively, yes, sure, send me the thing, like what is it you're talking about? We then just start a mini triage, which we're going to get to in just a minute. And if you don't get a positive reply, just DQ them there and then. We don't have much time. This is a 14-day sprint, so we're going to move quick here. And also this is coming from followers, likes, comments, inbound DMs. Okay, so the first section of our framework here is connect. So all of these things, these three here, are going to lead to opening message. This is already your opening message. So you get a list of people from the audiences. You get a list of people from the audiences, 30, 40, 50 per day, and send this DM. Okay, when they respond positively, you go straight here. Follows, likes, and comments, inbound DM all go to the opening message to start. So as soon as they've engaged with you on a warm basis, appreciate the follow, Ben, John, whatever their name is, we connect with them, and then we go straight into triage. Okay, what are you trying to do here? Okay, so it's this or that. Are you trying to get in shape? If you're a PT, for example, are you looking to scale? If you're more of a business-minded coach, do you run a coaching biz? Like, what are they trying to do here? Why do they follow us? They've obviously seen our content. They've resonated with it on some level. Maybe a high level, maybe a low level, but it's our job to understand why they're here and, you know, get them somewhere, right? Wherever they want to go. So next stage is, again, mini triage. We're gonna find the gap here. So once they've answered yes, right, we're going to start qualifying. Okay, this section here is all about qualification. So we've connected, we've opened up, and now what we're going to be doing is setting ourselves up to either set the call and move forward, or just DQ them there and then if they don't fit our ideal client, okay, or our dream client. So we're going to be asking them qualifying questions here, and we're going to be finding the gap, right? So do you run a coaching biz? Are you looking to scale? Are you trying to get in shape? Like, if they answer yes to any of these things, then we're like, okay, cool. So where do you want to be? Where are you right now, and where do you want to be? Okay, or what's your goal here? These are two very good qualifying questions. Once they've responded, they will tell you what they're looking for. If they're serious about where they want to go, they will tell you, and you can just ask them straight up, what do you need help with exactly? And that's a need. So we're still qualifying here. Once we've asked them exactly what we're doing, we do this because we want to understand if we can help them, if they're even a fit, and their kind of commitment levels. Like, this is a kind of a soft commit. We're kind of testing the waters, testing their temperature to see if this is something that we can actually help them with, and we need to make it realistic, right? So we simply ask them, it's like, yeah, Kai, so I've got this problem, I'm trying to do this, but this isn't working. I want to go from here to here in this time frame. Can you help? And then you could just say, hey, do you need help with that? If they don't ask for you to help them. And then this is kind of where this is where we're setting the call here. Okay, we're making something happen. We're moving the prospect further down the funnel, and we are now going to suggest to the prospect that if they do answer yes to us needing help, we then say, are you open to hopping on a quick call to go over how we could help you do this? Okay, how we can help you achieve the goal that you just mentioned. That is a really good start. Okay, so then we want to start scheduling the call, right? And then you can say, cool, I'll send you my link. I've got this time or this time available. Let me know. I'll keep my tab open, my chat box open while you decide a time. So shoot me your email address and time zone, and I will set you in, set up a call. Now we've done this process. Just to recap, we are not selling anything here. Okay, we're just selling the call, right? Nothing crazy. We're connecting, we're qualifying, and we're setting, right? And then we're going to go to a sales call. So the next section is going over my exact sales process and how I run them. So we're in the sales call, right? We're going through the sales process now, and exactly what we're going to be doing is, before the call happens, we're going to have a pre-call nurturing sequence set up. And now this is going to be set up in Calendly. It can be automated. If you've booked a call with myself, then you will know that I have 3 things I send to my prospects before a potential interested lead, before they come to a call with me, just so they know, like, and trust me more. I warm them up, and when they come to my call, they already feel like they know me, and they just want to know more, how it works, how it can work for them, investment, that kind of stuff, deliverables, and then we just seal the deal. So the three main things we want to be sending them is case studies, results that you've got documented, how I helped a client go from point A to point B in time frame, VSL, going over your process, how your systems work, how your operations work, how this is going to work for them. Okay, and then the client interview is also very powerful. So an actual real human being who's you've worked with and got fantastic results for, them saying on camera, hey, look, work with Kai, he's done this for me, we've got this, and it's related in this. It's not always about monetary gains. It can also be like, hey, I can travel more, I can spend more time with my family and kids, I can go do this, my thing that I've always wanted to do. It's a lot more about freedom and about personal development than it is just the money, but the money just allows us to do so much things, right? So say that has all gone through and you've sent your prospect all of these nurturing materials. If the prospect showed to the call, great, yes, okay, cool. So sales process begins. If the prospect no-showed, then no, then you could just message them and say, hey, offer them a reschedule, or just simply remove them from CRM. Usually if they do not show, they've booked and they do not show, then I just completely blacklist them from working with me or anything like that again, because I really value my time and I want to instill that in you guys as well. So if they no show, then you can either, it's your call, offer a reschedule. If they don't respond back or anything, then just remove them from CRM. Like, they're just wasting your time. And also I should add, if your show rate is above 6 calls show up for every 10 calls you book, then it's pretty decent. Anything really below that, you just want to be fixing your targeting, who you're talking to, like qualifying a little bit harder in that original process. Maybe asking them some qualifying questions at the beginning about where they're at revenue wise is also very helpful. So hey, where are you at revenue wise right now? Are you above 5k, above 10k? Like, where do you want to go with this? And you can just kind of tell as well from the way the person's speaking that they're either a beginner or they're just a little bit more along their journey. So if they did show, then obviously the sales process begins, right? And then we want to go straight into our discovery. So discovery questions, again, go deeper on where they are now, where they want to be, and just really cement that whole reason as to why they're here. Like, dig very deep and probe as deep as you can. We want to not get the prospect emotional, but do twist the knife if they've gone a little bit into explaining how they're in this current situation, they really want to get out of it. Maybe it's because they have things to pay, they've got a family to look after, like anything related to that, we kind of want to use it for our objection handling later in the call. So because at the beginning of the call you mentioned that you wanted to do XYZ for your family. Is that a priority for you? And then you can kind of move from there. But just to keep it very high level overview, we want to have the discovery. If they are qualified after the questions, we want to make sure that the why, what, how, where, the time sensitivity and all that kind of stuff is in place, and then we can go forward with our pitch. So if they're all good on the qualification front, and obviously if you feel like you can help them, then move on. We go yes here and then move on to pitch. If it's a straight up no, we can either DQ or downsell them. And what I mean by downsell is literally just offer them weekly coaching calls or bi-weekly coaching calls or whatever it may be. Or you can DQ, completely up to you there, your call. If they are qualified, then yes, move forward, move on to the pitch, and the prospect should be closing at around 20 to 80%. Okay, that's kind of industry standard. 80% more for warm traffic, 20% for cold at least. And if they're a good fit, then onboard the client and don't change anything with the sales process, at least at this stage. Okay, it's a pretty solid. But if your prospect is closing below 20%, then you need to go back to the drawing board, optimize the offer, ensure that your ICP is right, and do market research. So that is the breakdown. This is exactly what I would do right now if you are struggling to land high ticket clients and you want to sign high ticket clients like right now. This is the exact process I used. So of course you need to get clear on your offer, your ICP, who you help, who you serve, and map out the deliverables. If you have client results, fantastic, leverage those, show them to more people, document all of that, how you got this client from point A to point B, show that to more people in your DMs, use it as leverage and social proof when you're qualifying people. Some of you may have interacted with me in the DMs before. You can look at the way I structured that and leverage that as well. It's very straightforward. The main, getting people on calls is the easy part. Closing the deals is the easy part. The most challenging thing is actually the fulfillment and delivery of those services. So you want your clients to get good results. So you can document that and show that to more people. So make them the hero and really showcase that you know your stuff and you're knowledgeable and very reliable. And the coaching really starts, or the consulting really starts in the DMs, right? It doesn't start when you onboard them. It doesn't start at the sale. It starts from the get-go. That's where you cement that relationship and that foundation, and they can see if they want to work with you. They see you as someone they want to work with to help them achieve their goal, right? You are the bridge, and you have the solution as well. So always keep that in mind. So there you have it. That was everything I would do step by step to build a coaching or consultancy business in 2024. If you take the right action, I'm 100% convinced that you will succeed. Of course, doing this alone is clearly easier said than done, but there is a way to speed up the process. So let me present to you two options. Number one, you can do it yourself, knowing all of the problems you'll face. This personally took me 4 years to crack, but if that's the route you want to go down, then I wish you all the best. Number two is work with me directly, one-on-one, and accelerate the entire process from start to finish and hit your goals faster than you could ever have imagined. This enables you to totally skip the trial and error part and just get to the fun part, which is working with clients you love to help. So if you pick the second option and that sounds more like what you want to do, then feel free to click the link in my bio, book a call directly with me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me keep making these videos for you guys. Love to hear what you guys think about the videos as well, so feel free to drop a comment, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.